Welcome back to the Narang Grain YouTube channel. We are out here pressing up some corn straw bales for some hungry livestock around the district. The dry's finally caught up to the hills, and they are crying out for fodder pretty much across the board. So out here pressing up some corn straw bales, and we're going to take you along for the ride. Here's one of the bales here now, hot off the press, looking bloody solid too. Apparently they're going about 550 kilos each. So far the average of the paddocks going about 8 tonne to the hectare of straw, so that's not too bad. It's reasonably dry, only running about 14%, a little bit more than 14%. The bits on the end are a little bit wet. The only thing I'll say. Yeah, they're coming up quite nice. Certainly solid enough. They should load very well on the truck. Now, if you were to just put this stuff out on its own, I'm not 100% sure whether it would be much good, but if you mix it in with some other hay and some grain, whatever, it's just good fodder, good roughage to just add bulk to the meal for a lot of these farmers. A bulk to the mix. Yeah. As you can see, it's almost like paper, this stuff, but there is nutrients in it, and they will do something. They will achieve something of it. So I've been raking it up with our snickle hay rake into rows, and then our massive baler's coming along and baling it. Well, that didn't sound very good. I think we've just done a shear bolt. Luckily, I'm conveniently here with tools just beside him. Yep, I can see the issue right there. There's nothing going on. Perfect. There's the culprit. Not doing much there, Paddy. Ready for some spanners.
Oh, I need an extension underneath the frame.
Hello. Shear bolt's back fixed. Let's see if we can get it started. Put the hood back down and she's away. So we're currently yielding about 8 tonne of the hectare of straw out here. Got roughly around 300 hectares to do, and I reckon we're going to net somewhere between $100 and $150 per tonne. So you can do the figures, but it works out to be a decent enough paycheck at the end of the day for us to go the effort. But we're going to have to deal with roughly around 3,000 bales, I think. So there's going to be a fair few going here, fair few getting shifted. So you'll probably see it bleed through into the next couple of videos over the next few weeks, I'd say. So we're just going to do some moisture testing here. Try and get it all on there, I think. Stab that nice and deep in there without breaking it in half. Hit the button. 11.1. Try and keep that in the screen there. It could be a little bit easier said than done. Hit the button. 12.7. 10.2. Oh, that's tough. That one's 11.4. As per usual, you can't stand around in a field with idle tractors for too long without getting chucked into something, so we're going to go baling. Why not? Just replacing the paint cans on the gazeka here. These are just a paint can that just automatic little trigger on the top, just presses down on the can to spray a bit onto the bale, indicates whether the bale's high moisture. Here we are in the baler, and up and back. Tying a knot, 509 kilos in the last bale. Moisture reading's a little bit high for my liking. And our baler's going a bit bigger here now, so you can see what's going on. 477 kilos on that last bale, done 121 so far. Slide down to the left a little bit at the load, so we want to balance these two little bars. So we just follow the arrow, whichever way it says, go right a little bit. I've just got the node set up on 5 and 6 on the multi-function handle here, and the 380 Magnum we've got running this one. Bale just flipped off the back, 491 kilos on that one. It's a good flakes, 36 flakes, or 37. There we go, 38 on that one. Just tied the knot. Balers are very simple enough to drive when they're going well. It's when everything starts going wrong, that's when the problem really starts. The moisture rating seems to be fairly variable. It's either 18.9 or 16.3. I just think it depends how much leaf matter's in there. I think the stems are still quite green, but the leaf and that's sort of not so bad. So not sure what to think really. Do you get an average with the bale? Probably not. Anyway, there's plenty of loads to go out straight away, so a few wet bales won't hurt too much, but we don't want too many if we're going to go and stack them in a shed or in a bigger stack. So we've managed to drop the top knotter here, which is just part and parcel for balers. Get up here without falling off. Got some lights that are non-existent here. Hello. Got some candle power on this now. I seem to have cleaned the gunk out. I think I do something now with the something. Here's our knot that I've managed to pull out with considerable difficulty. Right, now this thing goes somewhere underneath and back through the something. There we go, back to... Righto, there we are. Maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. Maybe. Ah, it's Baling. Righto, let's give that a go. Alrighty, well that's that job done. I think I've got another emergency to go through, so I'm going to leave it for tonight, and we will resume tomorrow. Day 2 of the baling has arrived. It is now about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. The sowing's come to a halt with a flat tire on the sprayer, and we're just down here stacking some bales while we can. There's one thing I know about bale stacking, and that's that it's a two-handed job, so I'm not even going to attempt to try and take some video of this with one hand, tipping it up and all that, but I'll stop along the process and show you how it all works with the bale stacker. This is a J-Dan bale stacker. It's been on the farm for a fair few years now. We've stacked a fair few bales with it. Sliding up to the stack here. Push the bales into the other bales, and it pushes the tractor forward a little bit. And we go forward. The whole show back down again. As you can see, I'm a bit out of practice here, but we're getting them up there. Just got to get these gaps closed up, but that's pretty straight. And the top bit just clamps the one bale, but it also holds the top when you flip it up like I just did. Forks on the bottom to hold the whole stack. Bang them up there. Very simple. Oh, I've missed it. Come in. In you go. There we go. Beautiful. Going up in the stack. One more. There's the 6th one there, ready to go. Back to the stack we go again. Doing a pretty good job, there's not much left behind. Nice and fluffy row. Perfect for the baler. Sorry, that's what's raked. And this is what is unraked. So it's picking up a fair bit, really. Simpler, smarter, safer and sexier, it says on the side. All I know is it was cheaper and still does a good job. So we've got the raking going on over here, baling going on over here. We're testing the bales over there because the moisture is all over the shop. Some of it's 9% and then occasionally you just hit probes of like up to 19 to 20%. It's a little bit, it's highly variable, but just not sure if it's going to be dangerous to stack them or not. But we're going to park this up. I'm going to head back to the cedar because it's ready to go again. Anyway, if you like this YouTube, make sure you like and share it, please. And yeah, subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, we'll see you on the next one. Catch ya.